Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Young here, and today I'm back in another Fortnite video. And in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys the easiest way to win here in Season 7. I'm gonna give you guys a step-by-step guide on exactly what to do and how to play in order to win every single game. Because, this is a super simple guide to follow, and you're gonna be winning so many games just from doing this. And before we get into the video, I have a V-Buck giveaway. I'm going to be giving away 2,000 V-Bucks, and if you guys want a chance to enter this giveaway, all you need to do is to drop a like on this video, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on my notifications, leave a comment down below of your Xbox gamer tag, PSN gamer tag, or Epic account. And as well, make sure you guys have me supported as a creator on the item shop. All you need to do this is go to the item shop, hit X, type in Young Humor. That's all you have to do, and you will have me added and supported as a creator. I will be giving away these V-Bucks in less than a week, so make sure you guys enter the giveaway. And alright guys, let's get right to the video. Alright, so I'm going to be going over the easiest way to win here in Season 7. It couldn't get any easier than this. If you guys can't win a game of Fortnite by doing these simple steps in this video, then I have absolutely no hope. I'm sorry to say, but this is a super simple guide. You're going to be winning a ton of games, and you're not going to be able to win every single game, but you are going to be winning a higher percentage of games. And I can go on mad win streak just by doing this method here. And so the first thing you want to do, of course, is you want to land at a little bit more of a passive location. You always want to do that when you're going for wins, but keep in mind for Season 7, this is the trick. This is what you want to do, is you want to choose a location in which is close to a plane. So there's plane areas across the map. There's going to be some near this location, there's some near Paradise, there's some at the bottom near Happy Hamlet. So there's a bunch of different locations that you can go to. When it comes to choosing your landing spot, you just want to go to somewhere where you're gonna find a plane nearby. So there really is a lot of different choices when it comes to picking your landing location. But for this game here, I decided I wanted to land here right at the soccer field, is right by Tilted Towers, if you guys don't already know where this location's at. So after you loot up in your starting location, you want to have a little bit of mats. I would say at least 300 or 400, just in case you happen to run into another player or just get into another gunfight. But the whole idea is you want to make sure you guys have full shield all the time. So going to places, you want to find places nearby in which you can loot, because a lot of times you are going to have that full shield coming out of that starting location, because not a lot of people are going to be landing there. But sometimes it's not going to be like that every single time. So we decided before the storm came in, we were going to head over to this location here to try to pick up a gun, because I didn't have a shotgun yet. So that's exactly why I went over here, because winning a gunfight in Fortnite without a shotgun is going to be very, very difficult, especially for close range gunfights. So I made sure I got a shotgun, and as well I found a ton of extra shield. So I got full shield, my teammate got full shield, I have 2 big pots, there's a quad launcher, he also had minis as well. So at this point we were stacked, and pretty much the only thing you want to do for pretty much the entirety of the game is you want to get in your plane, and you want to go to the highest possible point, because you can only go up to max height in this game on the plane, and then your plane slows down and it kind of glides a little bit. So you want to go as high as you possibly can without your plane slowing down. And once you reach this height, you kind of want to keep it steady, and you can pretty much do whatever you want, because once you're at this height, a lot of players on the ground, they're not going to be able to shoot you out, or they're not even going to want to shoot you out, because at this point it's going to be a lot more difficult for them to hit your plane, especially because you're so high up, and it's just really going to be difficult for them to hit your plane, so they're not even going to try to do it. So when you're up here, you're pretty much safe. No one ever contests this. From time to time, rarely you'll have a plane contest this as well, just because you're so high up. A lot of players don't even look up here. So what you literally want to do is just glide your plane at this altitude, just sit up here, and then turn it from time to time, just prowl the circle, see, look for other locations. And honestly, when it comes to going for a win, if you ever want to land somewhere, I would recommend landing kind of on the outskirts of the circle. And we were going all the way over to the other side of the map by the racetracks, and when we going over there, we were trying to get a little bit more mats, because I only had like 300 mats. So there's a lot of steel over there, kind of around the racetracks. There's tires, they give a ton of steel. So I ended up walking away with like 400 or 500 steel, and we end up fighting a few teams over there. When you're going for wins, you definitely want to avoid as many gunfights as you possibly can. But I'm the type of player to play very aggressive and go for a lot of kills. So sometimes that shows up in my gameplays, even when I'm trying to play passive like here. Sometimes I want to go for those kills, at least have a few kills when I end the game. Because if you're doing this strategy, you probably will walk away with maybe like 2 or 3 kills at the beginning at most. I wouldn't say any more than 3. If it's any more than 3, you're laying in a location where a lot of players are going. So maybe like 2 kills at the beginning and like 2 kills at the end. So you're getting like a 4 or 5 or even 6 kill game at most. So we landed at the racetracks, and these are the tires that I'm talking about that give a ton of steel. So when I go to mine these tires, as you guys can see, I get a ton of steel every single time. And I think, in my opinion, this is probably the fastest way to get steel in Fortnite. Is you can mine around here, and I would say in a matter of 1 minute, 2 minutes tops, you can have, I don't know, 5, 6, or even 700 steel very quickly, because there's a lot of tires to mine, so you're going to have a lot of steel that you can get. And steel is the most powerful material to use in the game, has the most starting health as well as the most finishing health. So overall, steel is very valuable, and it's going to be very crucial for in-game if you guys want to go for a lot of wins. Just because of how good steel is going to be very hard to shoot out. So if you have a lot of steel in the in-game, you're going to outdo anybody who's building against you with wood. And when I was going into this gunfight, I was trying to keep in mind, I really wasn't trying to take any damage at all, because I want to keep as many shields as I possibly can, keep my full health. And this guy was stacked. He dropped me a gold pump, and his bow, he dropped a chug jug, so even if I needed HP, I could have gotten it. A location like this really isn't flooded with a ton of people, but from time to time, it could go with anywhere on the map. There's going to be times where there's going to be a lot of people flying to one location, and this is a location that a lot of players were going to, because as soon as people heard gunfire, there was like 3, 4, even 5 teams that pushed this location, as you guys can see, and we just thought it was going to be one team, so we were just trying to finish off the team as quickly as we possibly could, get as much mass as we possibly could, and then head out and just fly up in the planes, stay at the highest possible altitude we could. But it really didn't go as planned, and that's just how Fortnite is. It never really goes as planned. We had another team that was coming in from the left, and I started getting beamed from my right. So at this point, I want to try to get the kill on this guy as fast as possible, because I don't want to get third party by a plane, because that's just the worst thing in the world, to get third party by a plane. Because once the plane comes in, they're going to come full send, and look how much he just messed me up. I went all the way from, I had 200 HP at the start of the fight, now I'm all the way down to 60 HP. So that plane really messed me up. So at this point, I'm just trying to get my heals up, play a little bit smart. My teammate still has full HP, so he is going to contest the gunfight while I get a few heals off. And I'm going to look out, and I'm going to see a few players at the bottom that guy dropped down. So I'm spraying the mess out of this guy. I'm trying to get the knock on him. And as that happens, I have another player that comes up from behind me. I get a pretty good tag on him right there for my shotgun. Probably hit him for like 100 damage, him for the full shot. And I got tagged again from my left. So there was just teams everywhere. I see a guy dropping here. He has no idea. I was able to get the knock on him, and I'm going to go for the finish right away. Because if you don't finish other players in this game, they're going to be sitting in their box, and they're going to be calling you out every single move. So if they have any teammates nearby, they're going to know exactly where you at. So that's why I went for the finish right away. And this guy drops in the box. I had no idea I was there. Finished him off. I had one more player spray me. I knew he was about to drop in my box, so I let him come in. I dropped a bunch of traps, and I was able to get the kill on him. So at this point, it slowed down a little bit. I was going to get my chug jug off. Then I'm going to make sure I have enough mats for the final few fights. So at this point, there's only 5 other players left, so finishing out this game shouldn't be too hard. I have max HP, my teammate has a lot of HP as well. I have a good loadout, I have a lot of extra minis, heals, and at this point, I still have a plane, so we're going to do the same strategy as we did in the mid game, and we're just going to fly up, and we're going to stay at that max height. So we ended up staying in the air for a few minutes, and as we came down over here, we noticed the gunfight was already over, and there was only a solo left. So why not? We're going to go for this kill because it was only a solo, and it was going to be a quick kill and an easy kill for the both of us. So we're just chasing this guy down, trying to get the quick kill on this guy because we know the other guys are going to be behind us and lonely somewhere. So we don't want to spend too long in this gunfight or we're going to get third partied. So I drop down, the player's going to be right in front of me. I miss a deagle shot, finish him off with a pump, hit him for 110. So we got back in the plane and we kept the high ground. We circled around here for a good solid 3 minutes. And what we were waiting for, we were waiting for a third party opportunity. So we were staying up on that high ground until the other teams were fighting or we saw a good chance to go for a kill. And that's exactly what we had here. We saw this guy was by himself, so we dropped down, tried to hit him with the plane. I wasn't able to, but I was able to finish him off with my pump right there. Go for the thirst immediately. So here it is, a 2v2 situation. I do believe it is 2 solos and then me and my teammate. Right here we're getting spammed the absolute mess up by a snowball launcher, and in my opinion I can barely hear these, and the only time I ever hear it when I hear that little laugh when it comes in, because other than that it's very hard to hear in my opinion. I get hit by these all the time. So my shield came off and I wanted to play a little bit slower and get my heals off. Since I knew there was 2 other solos left, I was going to let them fight it out. And as they were fighting, I waited for them to get above me a little bit too much where they weren't going to be able to see me. And as soon as I got to that point, I went for the revive on my teammate. So at this point, it is a 2v1 situation. And since there's only one other guy, I was going to let my teammate get off as many heals as he possibly could. Because if I went down or something, it could be a bad situation, especially with you have a teammate that doesn't have much health. So we're just seeing this guy's trying to get my wall. He's trying to get control of my wall. This guy was trying so hard. So I'm just going to drop the campfire. I'm going to drop my bandages, let my teammate get to max HP, and then we're going to push this guy. So this guy's trying really hard. He's trying to get control of the wall, but he's not going to be able to because I'm holding down turbo build. And even if he was able to get the wall, I would have just popped it out with my deagle and then put my own. so the guy would have no chance of getting inside my box no matter what. So here with my teammate's HP up, now we're trying to break out. This guy's trying to hold on a wall. The storm's gonna come in, so I'm gonna go for the edit play on the left side, come out and take a quick look to my right. This guy's down below. He's white. I hit him once, I hit him twice. So this guy's one shot. Me and my teammate are on this guy and was able to get the finish on him. And with that being said, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Hope you guys liked this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you could, drop a like on this video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Turn on my notifications so you're notified for every single new video. And alright guys, I will see you next video.